Hello everyone. Hello, all my beautiful souls. This is Sherry, your Soul Conscious Tarot, and this is going to be a no contact reading for those of you that are in no contact. I'm going to use a Gilded Tarot deck here first to try and pull on your person's energy, the person on your mind that you're in no contact or separation with, to see if we can kind of get an idea of who this person is for you, who they may be, so that you understand if this reading may or may not be for you. So somebody who is defensive, might be a little bit defensive, not wanting to respond to you, maybe feeling a little bit, they feel like they've ghosted you, or feeling like that they've blocked you. They maybe have blocked you in some way. Just feeling like this person isn't approachable right now. So if your person is feeling like somebody that's not approachable, this could be for you. Somebody who is distracting themselves with lots of different things, not wanting to focus on the connection at all, is what I'm getting here. So I'm going to put these down the line. I think I'm going to get one more, and then we'll go ahead and go into the reading. Yeah, there could be a third party. I was getting that just from the distraction card, because work can be a third party. So there could be someone else in the mix here. We'll see what comes through. Let's go ahead. We'll just put those right up there and leave them up there. So that's the person's energy. Somebody who is defensive to the connection, someone who might be in another situation, or might be distracting themselves with different things, possibly work too, because they're basically not wanting to focus on the connection. This is someone who also could be somebody who feels like right now they need to, maybe it's somebody that feels like they need to work on their security, somebody that is, maybe they've gone through a period of having some financial struggles and feel like a connection is not something they can focus on right now. That's possible as well. So let's go ahead. They maybe feel like they don't have the energy to fight for this right now, possibly. So let's go ahead and see what comes out here. What do you got for us for this person that's in no contact, separation? The Nine of Pentacles. So they are feeling very independent. This is somebody feeling single and independent. Knowing they need to make a choice, but I feel like distracting themselves from that choice that they need to make. So this is also, we've got the Nine of Wands here. Somebody who is just tired and weary of this. They're fighting this connection. Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody who really is feeling very, very independent, feeling like they just kind of want to just, I feel like this has been a heavy connection for this person, or at least that's what they're feeling, like they need a break from it. They need to have a little bit of fun, spice up their life. That might be why they're distracting themselves. They could be, trying to bring, like trying to lighten their energy, just feeling like they're needing a change. They're trying to change some things here, in their energy. So this is someone who is definitely focused on themselves and not on the connection, is what I'm getting. And that is perfectly why this could be in separation and no contact. I mean, that's obvious. This person is definitely focused on themselves, not on a connection. So give me a clarifier on this Nine of Pentacles, please. Oh my gosh, the card deck just flew on it. I'm going to take the card on the bottom here, which is the Hierophant. So they're feeling like it's in their best interest to be single at this time, is what I'm picking up on. That's what they're feeling right now. Two of Pentacles. Give me a clarifier on this Two of Pentacles, please. Three of Swords. Yeah, I just feel like this has been hard for them. Like, regardless of how you feel, from their perspective, this has been a difficult connection, and one that they've had a hard time finding balance in. They feel like this has just worn them out, like they couldn't keep their balance in this connection for whatever reason. It almost gives me a sense of possibly could have been unrequited love of one person giving too much, the other person not. Like sometimes you can get really weary if you're a person that gives and gives and gives to a connection, and the other person isn't giving back. That can leave you. It's an unbalanced connection. It's coming through, and I don't know. I mean, this person is very selfish energy, so I don't know if this is somebody who gave, who's deciding now to be selfish, or if this is somebody who's been selfish the whole time and is continuing to be selfish. Hopefully that'll come through for us. So give me something on this Nine of Wands. Let's clarify this Nine of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles. So they've had a hard time trying to, it's like this connection had a very hard time getting off the ground. Like it didn't go very far. Like there wasn't, it's like you guys couldn't find a place to bring this into balance to create longevity in the connection is what I'm getting strongly. Knight of Wands, clarify this Knight of Wands, please. The Sun. Yeah, this person is really feeling like they've had to fight to be happy in this connection. They've really had to struggle to be happy in this connection. And I feel like this is something that they were so caught up in trying to make it work that they didn't realize that they were snuffing out this happiness, the stuffing out the sun. Because see how this, like in this card, the sun is, it's almost like the sun is being snuffed out. And it's like they're losing their grip on their happiness. That's why I feel like this person is needing like they're feeling like they need a break from the connection in some way. It's like somebody who feels like they needed to, they just, I got to take a break from this. This is too much for me. The Devil, see? This is, that's what they, you know, this is clarifying the wheel, the Devil, you know, so it's like obsessed about, I've got, you know, this is just not, it's not changing, you know, it's not, we're not having good fortune when it comes to this. We can't seem to go forward. We can't seem to, it's, there's like this negative energy on the connection that's just keeping us stuck. It's not, the wheel's just not turning for us. It's see how she's holding that yarn, like she's holding that yarn back, almost like off of the, like when you think of the Four of Pentacles and somebody's holding the coin, these are the fates, and she's holding that. She's like, no, I'm not gonna let this happen. Interesting. It's like, but I feel like what's happening is like this is this person saying, nope, I'm gonna hold this in stasis right now because I don't want to deal with this right now. I don't want to do, like, this person called time out on this connection. And it's because they just are overwhelmed. I feel like they're just I'm feeling very strongly overwhelmed. That they felt like they needed to just have a break. They feel like they're being consumed. I mean, you know, this is the Devil energies coming out here. And I felt like the sun was just being snuffed out. Like they just feel like, even this Queen of Pentacles, look at all the dark colors on that. It's like their abundance, their sun, their joy is being sucked out of them. Or at least that's the way they're feeling, the way they're viewing things right now is like this person that you're in no contact with, they're saying, oh my God, this is sucking my soul dry, you know. Not to say that you are sucking their soul dry. It's just that's how it's like. They're like, this has been so difficult and so hard. I need a break. Okay. I'm tired and I need a break. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It's just this person's perspective. You can take it or leave it. Don't give your power up to tarot. Take it or leave it, please. Only take it if it resonates. But I feel like this, you know, this is why this person's like trying to go out and celebrate, like have some fun, distract themselves. Could be third party involved because this person wanted to break the energy, they felt, they were feeling. Let's see if we can clarify. Can you give me something on what this third energy is? What is this Three of Cups? What is this third energy? Of course, the card wants to fly on the floor. They love to do that to me sometimes. Justice. So this almost tells me that... Give me another card. Give me one more card. Two cards with like got the scythe and got the sword. Sword of Justice. Got the scythe cutting something out. Okay. So here's what is fun. Okay, so that just threw a wrench in things a little bit. A little bit of a twist here, but that's okay. So this is telling me that this interesting story. So this is telling me this person got fed up, had enough with this connection for whatever reasons that are their own. Doesn't mean you did anything wrong. Or if roles can be reversed. If you're feeling like this is your energy, take it as it resonates. But it's telling me that the person here that's on the table, they were struggling with making this work. They got tired of trying to make things work. So they went and connected with somebody else. Now, I feel like they might have connected with somebody from their past that they needed to, that things weren't quite resolved with. And through that, they were able, or they're resolving some past karma with someone else. Okay? Whether they realize it or not. So I feel like they thought the grass was going to be greener in some instances, but then they're realizing, well, now they're stuck in it. You know, like now they've got two potentially rough situations they're dealing with. This one and this karma that they're trying, well, like this connection that there was still something unresolved that is coming back up again. You know, like, because I feel like they connected to someone. I feel that they connected with someone that was familiar. I'm getting that with this Knight of Pentacles because the Knight of Pentacles can be moving towards something that you feel secure with, that you feel is practical, that you feel works. And so they moved, but one of the things they didn't realize is either they've changed or they've grown in some way, that even though like they moved back towards something that they felt comfortable with, they realized that they were seeking the justice, that they thought they were getting the justice that they weren't getting in this situation, only to find out that that wasn't the case. Because if you look, this person has got a tear. I don't know if that's a tear of blood. This is a vampire deck, so it could be a tear of blood. But this person is got a tear, and so it's like almost like reaping what they sowed. Okay, so they're kind of reaping what they sowed here, which is the justice coming out. You know, because I feel like they were met with some real harsh truths when they connected back with somebody else. They realized, ooh, yeah, now I remember why I moved on from that. Okay. So I feel like they kind of got themselves in a bit of a pickle there. And that happens sometimes, you know, sometimes we do try and escape. And that's what I feel like. This person tried to escape by going back to something in their past, only to find out they realized very quickly and remembered why they moved on from that person or that thing in the past that they escaped back to. And it kind of bit them in the behind quite a bit. So I kind of, and that's probably why they're not wanting to approach or come back to this connection right now, why they're staying in the single energy, or why they're coming through as being single, because I feel like this person is like stuck, because it's almost like they don't want to come back to you with their tails between their leg, of feeling, like, even though they know that they kind of, I think they're sorting through some things. I think that it's like, yeah, I kind of need to deal with some stuff. My own mess that I made, they're dealing with their own mess that they made. I think dealing with, like, I think they're kind of beating themselves up a little bit is what I'm getting. There's somebody that's why they're very defensive, because they don't want "I told you so." It's kind of that pride and ego coming through, of why they're coming off very single, of why they're coming off, like, very worn down, tired, wanting to have some fun, feeling like, their son has been stuffed out. This person has definitely put themselves through a hard time here. I have a feeling, I'm getting the impression this is somebody who possibly has some stuff that they need to, it's like somebody that doesn't fully understand the consequences of their actions. They might make impulsive choices sometimes to escape something that's hard or difficult, giving me a little bit of an avoidant vibe of somebody who, when things are tough, maybe runs or escapes into other situations. The grass is greener, not to realize that, like, that's not always the case, which I think this person is learning or learned in this situation. That the better answer is, instead of escaping into something or into a distraction, is to do that inner work, to go within and see, okay, why am I not happy? Why am I not happy here? What is causing me to feel the need to withdraw, or what's causing me the need to feel like I need to, that this is difficult, why it's not working for moving forward. What can I do? Is there something I can do to help change the energy here, in this dynamic in some way? So it's kind of interesting that this is coming through. So I split the deck, and I just got the Eight of Pentacles again. So this person is still like distracting. I am getting the energy too. This is someone who may be having some financial difficulties as well, or is struggling with feeling abundant. Yeah, this person is struggling with abundance. This person's got an abundance block. This person has got an abundance block on them. Some limiting belief that's blocking abundance for them. Because if we look at this, we have that, feeling balanced is something that's difficult. It's Three of Swords. Feeling balanced is something that's difficult. We have this very dark Queen of Pentacles. What is that? That's abundance. It's difficult. Having abundance is difficult. We have this, like, happiness is fleeting for them. It's fleeting. Knight of Wands, it's like a flash in the pan. It's fleeting. Having trouble changing, because of distractions, or not wanting to put the work in, or whatever. There's something here I kept seeing, like all this when it comes to happiness, abundance, wanting something like abundant and fulfilling, this person is struggling with that. So they're struggling, like they're defensive. There's something that's blocking abundance coming in, because like look at all these wands coming at this person and they're blocking it. Like, yeah, I see all this stuff coming at me, but no, I don't want it. Yeah, I may have all these opportunities coming at me, but no, like it's like they don't know how to react. um and I do see, with the two Eight of Pentacles coming through, this person, I did feel like this person is feeling like they're struggling, like that they need more money. They need, like they're not secure financially. Whether I don't care if this person, maybe they could have lots of money, but to them, they don't have enough. They don't have enough, and they feel like there's never enough. Like it's somebody who's not satisfied, who's never satisfied. That grass is greener on the other side. Yeah, this is somebody who has an abundance block. That somebody who is never fulfilled, who is always, like they're within them, they're never fulfilled. And that's why the sun is dimmed, because it's feeling stuffed out, because they have a hard time with that, with yeah, feeling abundant, feeling blessed, feeling like they have enough. Yeah, it's coming through pretty strongly, pretty strongly. So let's go ahead, since we're in no contact. Let's get the let's finish this up with the Hidden Truth Oracle. Let's finish this up, get some channeled messages for them. I'm sorry for those of you that this is resonating with. I know this is a difficult message to hear, but this person is struggling. They do have an abundance block that is causing a ripple effect in this connection. And that's why you're in separation, okay? And so this person needs to deal with that, but they are not. You know what? Let's see. Let's go back. We'll go back to the Gilded Tarot. Let's pull on the sun. What's blocking the sun? What's blocking the sun for this person? What is blocking? What is blocking the sun? What's blocking this abundance? What's this block? What is blocking this? What's this Ten of Swords? So much conflict. This person is definitely, so this is giving me the vibe of somebody who definitely escapes when things are difficult, okay? Because we have the Ten of Swords, which is pain, which is, they kind of like, when anything's difficult, when anything causes conflict or it's difficult, it's easier for them to escape than look at the difficult. Like, they don't want to focus on, I'm getting a pretty avoidant energy. And that's what's blocking or hindering their sun, because they're not willing to put any effort in behind things, because when something gets hard, they block, they defend, they move on, and they don't self-reflect. So this is someone who's not reflecting on, like, so they're not learning the lessons. So it's like you're fleeting from, if you think of like a little busy bee, like a bee going from here to there, buzzing around. Maybe bee's not the best analogy here, because they're, I was thinking busybody, like busybody, kind of like here and there. But bees can be very productive, and I feel, well, this person could be very productive. But I feel like this is, it's kind of that energy of somebody who is just like, maybe has a bunch of connections, but none of them are like really deep friendships. Somebody who is really good at just, like staying on that surface level of going here and there and, meeting new people and, keeping things light, keeping things fun, because that's where they feel happiness. That's where they feel fun. That's when they feel their sun. But when things get dark, when things get heavy, it, they fear, that it starts snuffing out their fun, and they don't like that. And so they move on to somewhere else. Oh, my son's getting snuffed out. This is getting difficult. My son's getting snuffed out. I'm moving on. I'm out. I'm out. And so this is what this person keeps doing. This is the block that they're having, is they need to look at why um they can't grasp long lasting abundance and happiness, and they can't grasp it because they keep moving on. They keep going to the next best thing, the next best thing, the next best thing. Keep the grass is always greener, grass is always greener. And even though they go into the grass is, thinking the grass is greener, and it's not, they instead of looking at why it not greener, they just go on to the next thing. I'll just go here. That maybe that'll make me happy. Oh, this isn't making me happy. Maybe that'll make me happy. Oh, that's not making me happy. But they're not figuring out why why nothing's making them happy. And until they do, until they look at what's causing them, to not be happy, they're going to continuously not be happy, and they're going to continuously just flit around between each new scenario and each new thing, do something new, do something different. The grass is always greener because there's somebody that's never going to, until they look at that, until they take a real hard look at the fact of that situation, like of the fact that there's somebody that keeps chasing happiness. This is somebody that chases happiness because they're not happy within themselves, because they haven't looked at why they're not happy. And this person may never look at that, and that's a reality you might need to face. They may never do the work to this is somebody who may always continue to act single, even when they're in connections. This is somebody who may continuously seek validation from other people, because they're seeking happiness. They're a happiness chaser, unfortunately. And that doesn't lead to anything long term. That doesn't lead to any stability long term in a relationship. So I hope that this person looks at it. But let's go ahead now. Now that we know what their issue is, or what the problem is for this person, hopefully at a minimum this helps you understand this person a little bit better and what they're doing. It doesn't make it any easier if you're connected with this person, because it's something you may have to accept about them. If you want them in your life, you may have to accept this is someone you can't tie down, or may not be able to tie down. That doesn't mean at some point in the future they may not look at this in themselves, that they may not, they could still do the work at some point. But what's coming through right now is this is somebody that this is the energy they're in, and there's somebody that's not right now doing the work. So you have to accept they may always be this way. And is that someone you can accept in your life and understand this is someone who may not be able to be loyal and faithful to you because they're chasing happiness, okay? And so they come off as this very single energy. Even though they may want relationship, they may want to have something long term and longevity, but they're not going to find it as long as they're chasing happiness instead of finding happiness within themselves. Okay. So give me some channeled messages from this person. What does this person want to share right now that they desire you? And that's the sun. They love anything when they feel intoxicated, that intoxication, that's what draws them in, is when they feel like there's sun. Like, so as long as things keep light, as long as they don't feel like it's difficult, that's intoxicating. That's going to lure them. So that's how you lure this person in, is like keep things light, keep things fun. And as long as you keep things light and fun, then they'll stick around. It's only when things get difficult and hard that they go, they're like, I'm out. So a lot of desire, a lot of passion coming through from this person. This person, I did say, this person is needing to have some fun. They're needing to lighten their energy. They went to go lighten their energy elsewhere, and that didn't work out for them. So they're still in this energy of trying to lighten their energy, wanting to seek and find whatever will lighten their energy. Unfortunately, we will be together again. And I feel like this person will, like I said, when they feel like enough time has passed and they feel like things are not heated between you anymore, when they feel like it's not going to be difficult for them, then they'll show back up again. This is someone that probably comes in and out of lots of people's lives. We did have, I think we had the Knight of Wands. Did we have the Knight of Wands come out? Yeah, we did have the Knight of Wands. I thought so. I thought we had the Knight of Wands come out. Yep, I'm not available. Because they're distracting themselves with other stuff. So they're not available. They're not available physically, mentally, emotionally. I am definitely getting that. This was a tougher reading. If you're resonating with this, my heart goes out for you, because it's never easy to be in connections like this with someone who has some work to do on themselves, and to have that acceptance that, sometimes we have to move on from people if it's not suiting us. If it doesn't mean you can't have a connection with this person. It's just, you have to understand and accept them for who they are. And if in your heart you can reconcile with that, and accept this person for who they are, then you can definitely be with them, and you can be with them for the long haul. But you got to understand that when things get difficult, this person's going to run. They're going to probably do something that is going to probably make you unhappy. Can you reconcile with that within yourself? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Am I okay with this person coming in and out of my life? Am I okay with this person, running to possibly other people or other things and escaping when things get hard? Am I okay with that? And that's only you can answer that question. So that's where I'm leaving this reading. I thank you all for joining in. I hope this really helped you in some small way. Thank you so much. If you're moved to do so, hit the like button, share any comments that you wish to share. And if you're new to my channel, and even though this was a difficult reading, if it helped you out, I hope that you'll stay and stay with us here on Soul Conscious Tarot. I'd love to have you. So thank you all so much. I wish you the very best. Much harmony and gratitude to you, my lovely friends.